Okay, so LeRoyyMcCoy has been doing a lot of reading on purification, different purification rites, like purification of the soul, purification of the heart, purification of the senses. Like, LeRoyyMcCoy, I'm really trying to purify myself. This is what I have to do, and I'm going to do it for 40 days and for 40 nights. And since the weekend after my birthday is September 30th, so the weekend, so it's been more than a week, but less than 2 weeks. I haven't smoked anything, haven't drank any alcohol. Any meat, wheat, and dairy are excluded from my diet. And a lot of people are like, oh no, yeah, like meat and dairy, yeah, but wheat isn't everything. It is true, but I have cut it out from my diet. And like, here's an example: I wake up in the morning every day, have some kale. Like, my mom makes this really nice. She gets it nice and crispy, seasons it up and a little bit spicy. A lot of it's real good with coconut oil too. She puts, that's another thing. Coconut oil is the truth. Then I'll have some pineapple or some mango, or like even some almond milk and a banana, and like some walnuts or almonds in a blender, a little bit of sea moss from Dr. Sabi. It's the truth. A lot of nuts, a lot of walnuts and almonds. No peanuts really, because I don't know really. Peanuts are for elephants in my mind. I don't really like peanuts, but just stick it to. I'm really purifying my eyes too. Like when you see a girl, not like like her brains out in your head. Like, that's not good at all. Like, I see a beautiful woman and I thank God, thank you for creating a beautiful woman. But that's it. Like, I could be with my girl and say, oh, look at her, she's beautiful. Like, to about another girl, and it's not, and it's okay, because in my mind I'm not doing nothing with that girl. So just real purification. I've abstained from all these things, and I'm gonna start on Ahad. I have to do like a couple more things so I can really start like this purification process. It's gonna take 40 days and 40 nights to get out of this negredo. 40 days is really symbolic in a lot of cultures and a lot of religions, and also a lot of cultures and a lot of religions. Almost every major religion has in it, written down in its laws or whatever, it's rules for purification. The Bible has them, the Quran, the Torah, all these, Judaism, Hindus, Buddhists, they all have these different purification rites they follow. And a lot of them, like, you could transfer your sin or your impurity to an animal or to a person and sacrifice them or send them out. But I'm not trying to do anything like that. I'm really taking responsibility for all of my actions and all, like, everything that I cause. I'm not passing the blame on to anybody. All my actions have reactions, and I'm becoming more aware of them now. And like, I sort of feel like I sort of should pick a religion and just really stick to it, like really like, go all out, follow it all the way, because like they have it, like I can do it my way, how I want to purify myself and do this, but every major religion has it cut out, like do this and do this, don't do this, do this, do this, and don't do this and do this, and live like this, and you will be pure. And you'll be clean, like the Bible has. And I was thinking about shaving my head, because I read it in the Bible, but I can't find it anymore in the Bible. Maybe you guys can help me out. There's a place in the Bible that says, shave your head, shave it all off, wait 7 days, after that 7 days, shave it again, and the hair that grows from there will be pure, will be clean. Like, that's the clean hair. Like, but I can't find it. I thought it was in Leviticus, I'm not sure. Then I looked in Luke, and I'm pretty sure it's the Old Testament, but I'm not sure. But all these different, they have all these different rites of, and Hindu, like, through my studies of all my, like, the Bible, yes, is a great book. I love it to death. It's a great book. The Bible, basic instructions before leaving Earth, as my Uncle Chris calls it. But Hinduism and Islam are the two ones that are like, because real recognize real, and I could pick a book and I'll read it, but the truth is in there. Like these Vedic hymns that are written down from over 8,000 years ago. That's like really the first, like that predates anything that I can really, and they have their story of creation and their purification rites, and it's really a purification of the senses too, not getting caught up with these, and it's association as well. I read this great allegory, or like an illustration of an iron rod. You have an iron rod, right? It's neutral, it's room temperature, whatever. You put that iron rod in the fire, it's gonna glow, it's gonna get really hot. You take it out the fire and you touch it, it's just as hot as that fire was. You'll get burned just like if you stuck your hand in the fire. If you take that same iron rod and put it in ice, put it in the freezer, when you take it out, you touch it, it'll be just as cold as that ice in it. So it's also my association. Bad association spoils useful habits, and this is another true thing. Like with my association with people who I chill, because they have these sort of mental concepts and how they live their life with these same, and they group with these people who are friends for certain reasons because they have similar trains of thoughts and similar personalities and things. But I don't have nothing against anybody. If you see me and you used to chill me, I don't chill with you. It's not that I don't like you. This is my path in life. I have to stop chilling with you guys for a little bit so I have to visit the interior of the terrain, and through rectification I'll find the hidden stone. Like, I have it on my body now. I really have to live. Visit, it's in Latin, visita in tierra, la tierra, rectificando in sienes occultum lapidum. There's no vowels in it, no verbs. I mean, literally it translates to visit interior terrain, Rectification, find hidden stone. But that's what it means. Visit the interior of the terrain, that's yourself. And through setting straight to rectification, you'll find the hidden stone, which is the ultimate medicine. That's the philosopher's stone, you know, the coming from our lead to gold, you know. This is really, that's what I have to go to for the next 40 days. And I'm still debating whether I'm gonna, you know, get down with some kind of religion, like if it's Hinduism or Islam, like convert and just really live it out, like everything, like Sirat al-Mustaqim. That's what I want to live on now, on the Sirat al-Mustaqim, the straight path. Like I have to find my straight path. And I'm not saying that like you guys aren't gonna see me forever, but these 40 days I'm gonna cut out a lot. I've cut out a lot of things already from my life, like smoking and drinking, like eating a lot of bad foods. Like now it's in the inwards way too. It's the senses and keeping myself clean from my heart, purifying my heart and my soul. And that's what alchemy is, purification of your soul. And even Islam is that too, in a way. There's a lot of, I could connect a lot of dots. I could sit here and connect dots all day with alchemy and Islam. Like one term in alchemy is the regressum ad uterum, like regress to the uterus, like to become pure again. You have to go like back into the womb of your mother. It doesn't really literally mean climb back into your mother's womb and be born again, but it is. That's what born again Christianity too, like being born again. Like we're in sin, but we have to really get close to that. And the Islam just says that when they go to Hajj, that if they go and they do this, drink from the water, from the Zamzam, from that well, and do all the things, that you walk around, you do the prayers, and you walk around the box that Ibrahim put there and built with his son, that you will do that, you will be sinless and pure like the day he was born from his mother's womb. And that's from the Islam. I took that, and that corresponds directly with the regressum ad uterum, the purification of our soul, the destruction of our ego. That's the Islam, you know. It's from our saving ourselves from our evil deeds, because Dominic or LeRoyyMcCoy wants to do this and go do these things that aren't necessarily pure. It's not according to the Sirat al-Mustaqim. So LeRoyyMcCoy is on a mission to find his Sirat al-Mustaqim, find his straight path, Sirat al-Mustaqim. That's what I'm going to do for the next 40 days. And I think I'm going to start on Ahad, because Sunday is the first day of the Sunday, the day of the sun, you know, the first day of the week. And from there, and I sort of feel like, not that I believe in 2012, but let's say something happens, this is going to be done, my 40 days is going to be up before 2012 happens. And yesterday I went and where can you see my calendar? So I got more than 40 days, like now, like to do this. But you know what? This is what it's gonna do, and this is best for me. I'm not saying everybody go out and do this, but everyone has their own path to enlightenment, their own Sirat al-Mustaqim. Not in varied ways. It's all like, you know, if we're trying to get to this dot right here, like let's just use this dot right here, this space where the tip of my finger is. That's the path. That's the point of enlightenment. Somebody can come from this way. Somebody can come from this way. Somebody can come from this way. This way. You can even go like this. It'll take a little longer if that's your path, whatever. Boom. And I'm just here to help you guys find your path. This is my path for me. I'm not pushing this on everybody. Everybody has to do this. This is what I have to do. What Dominic has to do. What LeRoy has to do. So take care. I'm going to start my purification process. Hopefully I won't have to shave my head. But if that's what I have to do, you know what? It'll grow back. It's hair. I love y'all. Be easy, my kneesies. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wow.